All right, so I'm Brian. This is DatatoLeads and Advocate Data. And I just wanted to show you something that I built in my GoHighLevel website in about 4 hours. So we sell various types of data, leads, lists, databases, contact information, you name it. And obviously there's a lot of combinations of stuff. And the easiest way I can go back to the fundamentals is if you remember permutative distributions and combinations in math, basically we can make a combination of everything. And by making a combination of everything, we then get more various combinations that all are geared towards SEO, content, and just making as many dynamic pieces of the puzzle that you can. So this whole widget, we have the ability to see the sum of all lists. So we have right here every single list. And as you see, I have it that changes between video and different text and whatnot. Then we can actually select subcategories. And all of this is coded in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And there's a reason for this. So first thing I'm just going to go into is just show you some of what this code is. So here we have, I'm going to share my screen just like this. So you see here, we obviously have the styling, what it looks like. So let's go all the way down to where we start to talk about what we see here. So clearly we see this correlates. So here, buy lead list for sale. Then there's the various buttons for consumer, business, leads, data, email, so on and so forth. So what we are going to do is we're going to add some more combinations. And we see how direct mail homeowner database, it's not entirely one-to-one. So I'm going to go into my code widget over here. And I can see direct mail homeowner database. So I'm not going to change any of that right now, but I am going to change this. So now that content will be consumer homeowner mailing lists for sale. And this actually serves as a backlink that forwards right into a website. So now, instead of just having one backlink here, there's 16. All the combinations end up generating a link. That serves a lot of good purposes. Then we can see right here, direct mail homeowner database. So I'm going to just add in homeowner mailing list. Now let me go and edit one more of these. So we have business emails. We have that right here. I'm going to call it instead business email list database. Again, consumer mailing list. You can see we're just making these little changes here. Direct mail, B2B. And we have some more over here. And these different categories within here actually controls what goes down within these selections to B2C data. And if we see B2B data, B2C data. So now I'll fill in here B2C leads. I'm just going to add that in. It doesn't always need to be consistent, at least in this instance. I'll do aged insurance leads. Solar leads. Let's see, consumer mailing, consumer phone number, consumer email. I'll add another. Rio. So let's see if that's good for now. I know I had consumer email, business mailing, insurance leads, B2B data, B2B leads, business email, consumer, business, homeowner. Do one more. So what this is right here, these are the YouTube videos. So I have it set up to all right, so now let's get back into that edit. Pull this back in. Let's see it. We got a little adjustment here. Homeowner database, direct mail list, email business database, consumer direct mail database, business mailing list, and B2B database. And you can see you can get as detailed as you want. I'm going to go off and publish it. Now when we refresh, we can see that these various fields have changed. So where was the one we're looking for? There we go. So we can see we have our consumer email database. Right here, we got the change, get 100 leads for free. Obviously, I didn't change the header. We got our real estate email list, our homeowner email list. And if we actually go and say the homeowners, we have consumer, business, real estate. So you're able to navigate all of this. And we can see some of these fields in here changed. Yeah, this is just a really cool trick. Let's say I can go add homeowner email. There's no homeowner email in here right now. So any amount of these combinations would do exactly what you need to do. Now, why am I going through the trouble of making this? Because we have a feature that we are going to be bringing out that will let you build lists, but not just build the lists. It'll let you build a dynamic set of pages for that list. So in this instance, we have car transport companies in all 50 states. There's 68,000 different rows of data. The widget that we're building will enable you to click a button and then create all these separate pages, all these separate directories. And these directories will let you rank all over the place on Google for the various keywords and geographical regions: car transport New York, car transport Florida, car transport Texas, car transport Dallas, car transport Houston, car transport Miami to New York. You name it. There's unlimited amounts of combinations. And within these combinations, there are a ton of people in different areas. So we're doing all these different combinations like you see. And obviously, you do everything over and over again. There's 3,000 counties. The Miami-Dade County. So within some of these categories, there's not much, but let's refresh it. What I've found over life of doing this is the more specific the keywords, the better. Because only so many people search for them. It's worth more money. And it's typically very, very easy to rank. And given we're waiting some period of time, so we can see like this one keyword, Florida leads, it's worth $6. But if you ever run out of ideas for words,
I don't know. Chef, I don't know. There's cheese, but I don't know if there's that cheese.
Other keywords. So this will go off on all the keywords. I can go off, I can copy, I can paste them. But you get the gist. So by doing that, you get a infinite amount of keywords that allow you just to keep growing and keep expanding every single day. I mean, the way you get ranking, all these different ways, it all revolves around keywords and pages. And one thing that I found over all the time doing this is if you have a lot of pages that are indexed, meaning real estate lead page, California real estate lead page, Houston real estate lead page. By having all these various combinations, you enable yourself to really stand above amongst the rest of the competition. So if you're interested in setting up a white label like this, we have the packages so you can actually start your own Advocate Data, DatatoLeads data broker. So just like this, you can either sign up for 1,000 leads a day, 45,000 leads per month, or 1 million leads per month that you can buy and sell for whatever price you want it. So you have the ability to white label the same software, and that gives you the ability to set your own prices and run your own data brokerage. As you can see right in here, you do have the ability to create any of these various packages. So we can see our white label packages right here. And the last thing I want to just say is